Hey there. Well, it's time for another video in the homecoming series. It seems like I did this before, starting a new life somewhere. I'm gonna do this while I'm making dinner for my family. Tonight I'm making the Thai coconut corn chowder. The last night's meal, the ragout, was just fantastic. My family and I really liked it. Here's a close-up of what tonight's meal will look like. That's what I'm making tonight. Good looking stuff. I'm missing a few ingredients, the Thai chili, scallions, and cilantro. My wife and daughter don't like scallions, and Emily doesn't like cilantro, but the Thai chili, maybe when I take the dogs out for a walk, maybe I'll drop by Target on the way. That Target allows dogs inside. Not officially, but everybody brings them in. And maybe I can pick some chilies there if they have it. So anyway, as I begin my prep work here, how's it going with the move? Well, on a couple of fronts. I probably acted a little too soon in reserving an Airbnb for basically the entire month of January, starting in December 24th, Christmas Eve. What was I thinking? Like, I'm really gonna move in Christmas Eve. But I did, so I've got it reserved. May not have the job in place by then. What's happening is it's gonna be chopped. Peel and chop the onion. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use the food processor. Emily got a nice food processor recently, which makes my job a lot easier. Thank you, sweeties. Anyway, so here's what's happening. I was selected for the job, but I have to pass two things. I have to pass the Department of Justice background check. For those of you who are not in the country, they do something called a live scan, which is you take your fingerprints, run it through the FBI and Department of Justice databases to see if you're a wanted criminal. Now, in my case, in this one, I'll just have to go through the Department of Justice. Now, I've done live scans at least twice in the last 5 years, and they haven't put me in cuffs, so I think I'm okay. Let's go ahead and chop this up just a little bit here. Just bear with me. Let's see, peel and chop this. That's good. So that could take 3 weeks or more, which is problematic because they want me to start soon. Like, as in, on Monday, this coming Monday, which is, today is what, the 9th? So it was like the 13th or something? I think so. At my current job, I'm pretty much all set. I've got somebody to take over for me. A very competent person, Juan. So it's just a matter of following through on the other stuff. So I'm waiting for the Department of Justice stuff, but the other piece is this organization, actually, the City of Ventura, actually does a pretty thorough background check on your resume. So everybody that I listed as a contact on my resume, they're calling all those people or those organizations and following up, did Kurt Bell actually work for you? Am I telling the truth? And they ran into a problem because, wow, these onions. And chop the red bell pepper. Because I no longer, one of the companies, software.com/openwave, simply does not exist anymore. In fact, they did find a company called software.com, but it's just somebody bought the domain name. Software.com that I work for doesn't exist. And they actually called them up and they said, Kurt Bell, we don't know who that is. So I reached out to a friend of mine named John, who was a co-worker of mine. Both software.com and OpenWave. Software.com became OpenWave. And he agreed to vouch for me. And when he talked to the person that was doing it, we realized that they were actually needed to talk to somebody that had employed me, had a supervisor, manager, boss, something like that. Not just someone who was a peer. And John was my peer. So that wasn't gonna work. So I started scratching my head, trying to think my way up the food chain of command at the organization. Who could I possibly talk to? And I realized I didn't really have any contact with anybody anymore. I didn't know how to contact them. But then I remembered that I am connected. I do have the contact information for the CEO, the founder and CEO of the company. And so I dropped him a message, and he responded right away. Very nice. First time I've talked to him in more than a decade, and he agreed to speak up for me that yes, indeed, I did indeed work for him in his organization that he founded and ran. I really appreciate that. So I put them in contact. Hopefully that went well. We'll see. No news is good news. My getting ready for the job. I told you before, I got the project management charter all ready to go. I've got my tools in place. I think I'm ready to go. What about on the personal side and the psychological side? You know, this is actually harder than it was coming from Japan. It's funny because I'm in such better shape now. You know what? I just realized that that's why it's harder. It wasn't hard coming from Japan. And I know now why. Just now I just realized the reason. I didn't like my work situation in Japan. I didn't like being an English teacher. It was fun sometimes, you know. I like kids, but it wasn't necessarily very mentally challenging, and I didn't do well in the Japanese workplace. That wasn't a good match for that environment. So coming over here, I had everything to gain. Not a lot to lose. I mean, worst would happen is that I fail, and I almost did. Almost got sent back to Japan. County. Almost. In fact, I should have. That first project I got, I really blew it. I was fired within 2 days from the project. Literally, I was given a big project and told to prepare for the project. And I had a meeting in a week with the executive sponsor. And immediately after the meeting, that executive sponsor told my boss, his boss, 3 levels up, to fire me from that project, put someone else on. It was quite humiliating. It was quite humbling in every way. And at that point, you know, I was alone in this country. I was feeling out of touch with the IT world. I didn't understand IT anymore. Things had changed so much in the decade that I'd been gone. I was really lost. I never had really been an analyst before. Heaven knows, not a project manager necessarily, although I've done projects, but not in a formal sense. You'd think I would have everything to lose, but I didn't. You'd think I would despair, but I didn't. Somehow it was like kind of like a guy that knows he's got to cross the desert and there's no way but forward. And going back is not a very savory option. So I just buckled under and went forward. Now is different. I have a lot to lose. This is quartered potatoes, minced Thai chilies. Let me wash these potatoes real quick. I have a lot to lose. I've been now at the County of Riverside for 6 years. I'm vested in my retirement, which means that that doesn't change. Going to the new place, I'll remain vested in my retirement as it transfers over another government sector work. But I'm safe. I'm in a union organization, very big, ginormous infrastructure of public sector. It says to quarter and just chop the onion, bell pepper, and just, wait a minute, hold on. Mince the Thai chili, quarter the potatoes, there we go. 1, that's easy. 2 cuts each. My current organization, I'm in really good shape. Whoa, I know the job very well now. Practically defined it at this point. And what I didn't know before, the thing that they fired me from the project before, I went out and learned. And I learned it to the point that it's actually become the standard. That I refined the methodology. That's the whole reason that I've got the new job. They want me to do that at that place. But I know the organization I'm in. I'm in a very good position. I've been promoted. I'm in a safe position, you know, was safe with the union, ginormous organization, hard to kind of get lost in the mix of everything. I think I'm pretty safe all around. I've been basically told that, you know, my job is pretty secure, even if layoffs were to come. And why would I give that up? To go to a place where, yeah, I'm going to get a promotion. I'll basically bump up 2 levels into the realm of management now, but I will be at will. I will have no more union at my back to protect me. Plus, I'll be going into an organization where there are no project managers. It's all being run haphazard. Well, I shouldn't say haphazard. It's all being run however it's being run, but not with a formal project management office. And I'm going to have to create that office and run the projects and make myself a part of the culture. Do all of that without the protection of a union. I could be let go. I'm at will in a moment's notice. Scary. That's probably why I'm nervous, and I should be. But everything else is in good shape. When I came here before, I didn't have a car, didn't have credit, didn't have much money, didn't have much of anything, and all that stuff's in better shape now. But yeah, I'm scared. Do I tell the Indians? Oh, I just need to open these cans. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for now. That's where I stand on the 9th day of December. Who knows if I'll be there by the end of, if I'll still be here with my family next week. I don't know. You know, our little home here. Emily's room over there with her little doggy. Rudy! You back there, Rudy? Yeah, he's hiding in there. And there's Ollie, the black dog, on the sofa. The Christmas tree is all dinkly. And I think I'm gonna finish this prep work. Then I'm gonna take my dogs for a nice long walk through the Irvine Spectrum and sign off. So thanks for listening to me talk for a little bit as I record experience and process. Bye-bye. Be safe, but not too safe.